coming at you live Pismo Beach, California. We got Front Row Racing on board on deck today with the Xfinity Series premiere. So there's the first race for the Xfinity Series. Got a lot of ducks in this pond right here looking to show some talent. And they're going to be showing it off at Pocono today. We've got a 50% race. We have the Pocono Green 125. And this is for the troops. So again, this is going to be a pretty amazing, epic race here. You got a lot of veterans in this race as well. So looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and go with the starting lineup. And let's see, Marley. All right, Flat Tire Marley sitting on pole in the 98 Stuart Haas machine right there. The Ford number in the second spot is Clashing in the number 90 Maxim Chevy. The third spot's Deadpool, the number 20 Gibbs Toyota. Fourth is USS Super Ship. All right. I was going to say Super Trooper. That might be a nickname. And he's driving the 35 NBN Toyota. Fifth place is the SE22 in the 22 Penske Ford. Sixth position. Lining this guy up is Redliner in the 00 Jacob Racing Ford right there. And let's go with the number 7 spot is Rub On Him. He's driving that, sporting that 08 Green Liberty Chevy. All right. And 8th spot is Mucka FRR in the 78 BJ McCowell or whatever Chevy. So I'll have to learn how to pronounce that one. But he's in that BJM Chevy. There we go. And let's see, number 9th spot looks like True Death. All right. True Death sporting the number 2 car, that RGR Chevy. All right, 10th spot coming up is Chummy in the 19 Gibbs Toyota. 11th spot Mac Attack in the number 23 RCR Chevy. Let's see, in 12th position, that's going to be Matty Boy in that number 10. And he's sporting that fine Chevy there. 13th spot is Quarter Panel in the 18 Gibbs Toyota. Rounding this out is Jay Wow in the 14th spot. And he's going to be throwing it down to Chevy as well, the MHR. All right, I got to get familiar with that owner. So he's going to be sporting the 74 number. All right. So let's go ahead and get the drivers a command to start the engines. We got Pittman on board right now. He's going to be in that pace car. Pittman, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
All right, we get these boys to start your engines.
All righty, gentlemen.
Let's send it.
Engines.
All right. Let's send this thing. Let's send this thing good. See, I'm going to go with the little pick today. I'm going to go with my man Mucka. Sitting in that 8th position, that 78 car. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him today. We're going to have him up on screen so it's be easy to track his progressions through. Remember, folks, all this is brought to you by Century 21, my renowned sponsor, taking great care of us here over at Left Turn Broadcasting, doing some fantastic things and now allowing us to move forward with our program. So we're just waiting on the command to start engines. Going to have them roll clock, and let's get into this guy. Now we got a pretty good field so far. Again, these guys just starting this thing up right now.
Hey, Tron.
Yep.
We have just, we're waiting on 2 people that did not make qualification, and they're making their way onto the track. And
all right.
We'll be rolling.
Okay, copy that. So let us know on the countdown when it comes to that. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, this is Front Row Racing Premier Series for Xfinity. So again, this is our first race that are at Pocono. We're doing the 50 times, so it's a 125er. You're going to see some shorter stages, so I would assume a pretty fast pace, especially with this style and crew that we have going on here. We got, it's a pretty good lineup. I'm excited to see you got a lot of Cup guys here rolling over into this Xfinity. I'm trying to see where they're going to place at. Got Mucka there. You got True Death. They're both starting 8th and 9th position, so a little more toward the back of the field. Going to see how they're going to be able to make their way up through this field and see what they can capture at the end. Looks like we're still on hold and on pause. How we looking there?
They're just not getting on, and we're about to roll the clock this second.
All right, copy that. So while we have a moment, folks, make sure that you are liked and subscribed to our channel over here. Appreciate all that support and whatnot. We do cash giveaways every single week throughout certain races. We're going to be giving one away on Friday and during the NASCAR race. And it's I think they're having a double header, if I remember correctly. Going to be some pretty good stuff there. So, you know, again, what we do is I bring up the entire list of all of our subscribers, scroll through it with the little mouse guy, simple like, and wherever it lands, and then I select it, pulls them up on the screen, and that's who gets it. So, again, cash directly to your Venmo account. We're trying to score a little sponsorship with those guys as well right now. So, Venmo is always great, but any kind of Cash App works. So again, some really fun stuff we try to do over here. Again, that's all brought to you by Century 21 when it comes to that sponsorship. They're, you know, helping us get out there, and so they're and this is one of our, you know, little networking things that we figured would be really fun to do. So, all right, so we got invites out now. Looks like we're getting ready to fire off this clock. Sorry, and I do apologize for the delay, folks. Seems like it's been a little bit of a tradition this week for some reason. The NBN was all kinds delayed on both, you know, all the way through this week. So, you know, just we have gremlins. That's how it goes. You know, it's just racing stuff for you. All right, we're waiting for 4 o'clock to count down. Do we have?
We can do a clock countdown sponsor.
Nah. We did. They heard it twice. We're ready to go.
Alrighty.
We're just as anxious as you know, as they are. I'm sure of it, man. I want to see some racing right now. I want to get this clock going.
Awesome.
We are live, man. We got viewers just chomping at the bit right now to see what this Xfinity series is going to throw down. I mean, we got some racing ahead of us, some stages, some strategies. I'm really curious to see how this is going to go.
Well, we got 15 seconds.
All right, copy that. Just give me the cue to get in, and I'm good to go. Got Mucka on deck right now. It still shows him paused. We in the right feed? Yo! Ready? Start the clock, my man!
Page is flipping.
Okay, it's not showing that on his, but we'll get to that in a moment then.
Pace around the track.
Copy that. I was going to get into that in just 1 second as well. That's good. Great little insight there. All right, here we go, folks. So we're coming up live. We got a little something. They're planning to do a little kickoff type of thing for their state, or for their season, and for this whole Xfinity series. So we're gonna do a pace around, saluting the troops for that Memorial Day. Again, their league was scheduled today, so they would like to do a little something out there. Also, please pay close attention to the number on the pace car. That number is representing a fallen driver today, and unfortunate news that was bestowed over to us, unfortunately. So again, we don't know his name, but again, keeping it confidential, of course, at this time. But just knowing that our prayers and whatnot are out there for you, and we're keeping your spirit alive here on track. All right, folks. So right now we are under our race, and we're going to do a quick little salute. right, folks, looks like we are about ready to go green. That was our salute to the troops. So thank you all so much for your service. We're about ready to throw this thing down, and you know exactly. If you don't, you're going to find out how Left Turn Broadcasting gets a race kicked off. And that's going to be really loud. All right, folks, all lining up, getting ready to rock. Here we go. Front row racing, getting it done, Xfinity style right now. Going on to that green flag, baby. Throw it down. Pocono Green 125 underway. Woo! Hear him spoil it, spoil up right here. Yeah. And these guys are already off to an amazing start. You've seen some side drafting and some draft braking there, but we are, looks like, under caution. First lap into it. Caution is out, folks. That is quite unfortunate. I was looking for a good run and seeing what we have to offer here. All right. Hopefully it's just the jitters. They're just getting it out the way. So we're under caution, first lap in. I know these boys got what it takes. Show us a good race today. As we are doing some Xfinity style racing here at Pocono. Making sure to see who our leaders are at the moment here as we wrap around and waiting for confirmation of our running order. So it looks like we do have the 38 and 90. Right up there in the front. So Caution was sitting outside pole. Look like their positions are still going to remain the same. Marley in that 98. Sitting nicely on that pole. I'm sure he was pretty stoked. Little fakers and takers there, maybe. Oh, possibility. We're with these cameras rotate around here. Yes, a lot of fakers and takers there. Some guys stayed out. Half the field went in. Track position is crucial here, folks. It's all about trying to find those right people to work with right off the start. And to see, hopefully the guys who did pit, they want to see that, you know, maybe quick little adjustment, something was a little off. You know, again, the tires were barely getting up to their race temperatures. And, of course, we all know when it comes down to tire wear on most of these tracks, if you don't, you're going to find out here today at Pocono. Man, tire wear is always super critical, especially with this simulation and how this thing's orchestrated. These guys have to maintain that constant presence of where their tires are at all times when it comes to the wear, because your speeds drop off tremendously. All right, so let's get on board our pace car here, go over exactly who stayed out. All right, onboard Pittman. Pittman, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
My man, I'm sure you weren't expecting to be out there as quick as you were, huh?
I didn't have time to park.
I figured as much. So, well, good to have you out there controlling this field, get these guys taken care of. Pace car looking great. Seeing that number 3 on it right now, man, that's awesome. Again, paying some respects for a fallen driver. And that's for that Ricky Bobby Motorsports league that's out there. So little shout out to you guys. I'm sorry, that's Ricky Bobby Racing. That's it, Racing League. So some good guys reached out to me and let me know what was going on. And man, just heavy on the heart. So good to see it out there trying to sleep them all off. And it looks like we are going green. All kinds green. Let's see what these boys got. All right, back up forward to our leaders here. Now, these are some new cars, some familiar faces. Looks like that is the 98 of Marley. Got a great launch, yep. And you have the 00 right there on the outside, trying to get his line set. But he's got all kinds of company. 2278 right there of Mucka. All right, go Mucka. He's racing up there. He's already up there in the fourth position, fifth position right there. Top five, moving his way finally through this field. Marley up there leading the point, trying to get us up a little breakaway. Got a good fan action in the back there. Everyone's under control and maintaining pace right now. 12 car, or 22 car. I mean, he has himself a nice run. Pushed a little bit high. Really close on that door right there. 22 trying to hold her down. That's SC22 doing a little push action. But that 40 car was able to maintain pace and speed. Looking, scrolling through my lineups as we go through here, learning all my guys. Drifting a little bit further back in the pack, and we got a little bit of contact there. It's all right. We're on board. Mucka right now has moved his way securely into the fourth position now. Started himself back in that 8th spot. Curious to see where our man True Death is running right now. But right now, Mucka has himself a little bit of a battle going on, a little bit of a challenge. Right on his 6. Oh, we got a car a little loose, holding on to it, spinning down the backstretch. Hopefully he can gather her back up. That's that 20 car. Okay, giving Mucka a little run for his money. That's the 20 car Deadpool. Oh, 3 wide action right there with him. This is all for 4th spot right here. That's the 89 of Scotty B. All right, cool looking car.
Oh, we're under caution.
All right, caution is out, folks. Caution is out. That's Scotty B in that 89 car, making a little guest appearance here. Little sneak attack action on the field. I like that. I like that. I even see him in the roll call. Good stuff. Surprise! I'm here. And boys, I know it soon enough. Give that man anything with some wheels on it, he'd drive it. All right, so under caution, second time. Let's go with our little bit of a lap counters here. We'll see it as we come around and tracking. All right, so under caution again. Gonna wrap around this thing. Again, folks, I appreciate everybody out there viewing. All brought to you, Century 21, Home Realty all over the world. Man, excellent job, huge corporation, and they take extremely good care of you. Again, hometown is what it's all about. All right, so right now we got Mucka in that 4th spot right now, doing himself a fine job. We're gonna look a little bit further down in the pack here. It's shifting back in that 12th position. That's Chummy right there. So let's see, where did Chummy start? He started 10th spot, so he's sitting back there. Okay, we got a lot of guys fanning on the track right now, and a lot of guys staying out. So this is really going to switch things up a little bit. Let's try to go over who stayed out here and who's in. All right, so we got, looks like Clashing in that 90, so he decided to stay out. He's going to be up in that 4th position here. See him as they wrap around. Looks like we have the 19 car. He's going to be on the inside. All right, that's Gibbs Toyota. Scrolling through my little lister action here. 1 second. Oh, yeah, it's Chummy right there. Okay, so he decided to stay out as well. All right, little gamble move. Got the 00 car of Redliner. He stayed out as well. And then the 98 of Marley. So Marley was a race leader. Kind of a sitting duck, it seems like right now. He got 4 cars in between him and what's about ready to get thrown at him. So, got the 5 cars that stayed out. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Let's get over to our race leader here, as we are bringing everybody back up to the lineup here. We got Pittman out here leading this guy in that pace car, looking pretty stylish there, bud. Okay, so the rest of the field is winding around at the moment. And we are coming up to 13 to go. So this is stage 1, 13 to go. Caution number 2. See what these boys have in offer. Now, this is going to be a little switch up here because we had 5 cars. The front 5 cars stayed out. Everybody back got tires and fuel and stuff. Little adjustment, whatever, whatnot. Marley stayed out. Marley's been leading this guy the whole time, so he's going to go ahead and continue to stay out. See if he can drop the hammer and get out in front of these guys, because we got green. All kinds Pocono green. Getting it done here. Pocono green 125. Front Row Racing's Xfinity Series. Getting it hard on the outside here. Look at that 22 car, SC22. Oh, we got a little bit of contact hard into the wall. That looked like yellow car, chummy possibly, I'm not sure, but man, that was some heavy contact. We still have a pretty good group right here fighting for it. Marley trying to push to the outside, hits that wall, comes back, collects the 22 of SC22. We got a bottleneck all kinds right now. This is all for 5th position and about 10 car going for it, man. Oh, here we go. Marley with a little bit of contact. He has older tires. All these guys right now, they're getting past him. They got them 4 fresh feel goods, and they're showing it right now. 90 cars stayed out. A few of those guys stayed out. You're going to see a lot of these fast runners racing by them right now, and those are the guys who stayed out. So let's get to our race leader here. That is that 1 car. So the 1 and the 00 of Redliner in that 1 and 2 positions right now. That's pretty good stuff. Looking over my cars right now, we're going to go ahead and search for our leader. All right, so that is Portugal in that 3rd spot. We're scanning through and looking. Again, sorry folks, we little out of alignment here and looking for that leader. There he is. 78, welcome. And that stealthy Knight Rider car right now, screaming down that back or front stretch. He's going to dive this thing into 1. Let's see what he has to offer here. Now he started in that 8th position, and look at him. He's made his way all the way up 2D front. Pretty impressive work right there. We've got Scotty B right there in that 89. And it kind of looks like a Wood Brothers car, actually. Scotty B in that 2nd spot, really just, I mean, he started from the very back. He was a surprise entry and a surprise attacker. He's going to drive this thing all the way forward through the field. Up on Mucka's 6 right now. Now Mucka's looking up saying, oh no. Up and running pretty hard right now. Mucka coming out. He's running fast because Scotty B has himself always a fast piece no matter where he goes, and he's utilizing it today. He's in the draft of Mucka right now. He's going to look for something on the bottom. And it looks like that was end of stage 1. So our tracker is way off right now. So we're going to blind this guy a little bit. Sounds good to me. Why not? It's been like that all week, so it's been a lot of glitching, a lot of camera problems, things of that nature, but we deal with it, you know. So right now, that was end of stage 1. Mucka held on to that win. Scotty B hot on his tail. He'd give him another lap or so, probably would have had him. Now they're going to start up forward with some track position. So will they be able to check out, or will these guys be able to capitalize and get up on them? Because you know Mucka ain't going to go down without a fight. So yeah, you might find that turbo boost button in that Camaro, because he is sporting that Chevy. And that's some power right there for you, bud. All right, rotating to the front right now. There it is, Mucka in that Knight Rider car, that 78. I'm liking it. Whoa, we got a duck move right there to the inside, 51. What an aggressive move right there. What's my 51 again? Because that was a really aggressive maneuver. Oh my, here we go, spreading wide. He's trying to take it all right there. Scotty B up in the wall a little bit of contact. 00 of Redliner throwing it in there. Hot on the heels. So that's Redliner and 00. Let me see. Why am I missing my 51 area? That's Portal Guy. Wow, he came out of nowhere. Seemed like he's got himself a pretty decent Xfinity car here at Pocono. Still on board with Muck, who's fell back to that 3rd position. It's got to be hot on his tail right now. Let's see if those two can work together to get past Redliner and, of course, Portal Guy, who's in that lead right now. Rocking and rolling in that 51. Little outside push right there. Whoa, fanning out 3 wise. Got to be looking low. Drag race down the backstretch. It's got to be looking to go for a 2-for-1 sale. Side drafts. Gonna dive this thing in. Try to take that away from Redliner. Redliner in that 00. Whoop, a little bit of contact. Oh, a lot of bit of contact right there, Muck. Muck trying to hold on to it. Sprint car action. Thinking he had some dirt track. Great save by Muck, but he's going to lose a lot of positions right there. That's right. He'll get back up on that wheel. Get back in it, because right now he's in the middle of it. In the middle of that tornado right now. Mad push and drives through that tri-oval. Turn 2 that he just went through. He got all kinds of push. Just line it back up. Got that thing back up to speed. Cool them tires down. He'll be all right. Looking forward again. Spreading out. He's still in the middle of it. But let's get up to the front here. All right. Battle for the lead. Seen that from back there. Here comes Portal Guy in that 51. Oh, it's got to be around him on the inside. 89 going to go ahead and rip away. He got some clean air now. Going to try to set some sails. And knowing him, he will. Always having in a strong car, strong piece, no matter where he goes. He got that 89.
Under caution.
Oh, caution's out, folks. Caution is out. To the line they go. All right, so that was a Scotty B Portal Guy. Coming in that 1 and 2 positions under caution. 3rd spot looks like, is that Marley in that 98? We'll have to look, see here. Let them all gather back up. Fanning through. All right, under caution one more time. No, that's a 51. So that's 51 a Portal Guy. He had himself a pretty fast car right there. In that 2nd position. Now back up on the bumper of Scotty B. That's awesome news for him. We got the 38 on the outside in 3rd spot right now. Where's my 38? Still scrolling through here. So under caution again, folks, just for a little bit of a moment here. Just gonna adjust my board. Go. All right, let's see where we're at here. So 2nd position is Portal Guy in that 51. Let's see who we got. Scotty B leading this dude. Looking back, seeing who's going to take some tires. Who's coming in pits? We got some possible lap cars or 2 cars who passed us. So 2 people are staying out. We'll get to them in a second. Let's look at the race off pit road. Scotty B is our race leader right now. We're going to leave it on board with him. See what's going to happen. Scotty B ducks off here. A little bit of calamity. You know, why not? I don't see any problem with that. So while we're waiting, get them services done. Onboard Pippin right now. Looks like we have 2 cars that did stay out. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to weigh in their favors due to the fact that we have had, we've seen this essential difference on fresh tires as opposed to older tires. This guy's got blown by when it comes to the restarts of these races. So, but it is the end of the stage. So we're going to see what they have going on because it looks like we got like 24 laps left. We got 20 out of 24 laps, so we got 4 laps remaining here. Could just be a quick shootout to the end. Should be pretty interesting, to be honest with you, because these guys don't got much to lose at this moment, but they want to get that track position for the start of stage 2, and there is no cautions inside 5. So we'll see who has the respects and the driver etiquettes to make it through this go fast, throw it down, all kinds of quick start to the end of stage 1. All right, let's get to our race leader here as we cycle around and through. Getting the field gathered back up right now, folks. We're looking for our race leaders. But we are going green right now as they're stacking up just a little bit. On board class right now, that number 90. He's way back in mid-pack right here. All kinds jammed up. Late start. Here we go. Redliner 00 car. Looked like he got himself a little bit of a run here. If I spotted that right car. Oh, we got a little bit. Oh, we got a car on the bottom in the grass there. He's going to have to maintain his speed, get back up on track. He's going to start from the back in stage 2. Scotty B right now. Here he comes on Redliner, the 00 car. Knowing that we just had a quick little lap sprint to the end of this stage 1, seeing that this is going to play favor for him. Great run so far. Everyone's spreading out, making their ways through. Looks like a 22 car. That's SA22. Got himself a fat run right there underneath. We got a car low. Possible contact. Bringing it back up. Hopefully nice and ginger-like. Gets lined back up. Sends this thing through. Got a few laps left until the end of this stage. Gonna go to our race leader right now, Scotty B, looking back on him. SC22 right there in that second position. In that third spot, that was that 00 of Redliner. Trying to maintain his position, but he has himself a lot of car coming right now, stacked up side by side back there. Scotty B checking out a little bit, but that 22 trying to get himself a run. Let's see what's gonna happen right here. 00 car, oh, on the molded tires. See where this is going to fan out. Marley right there, he's in it. Nice run. Everybody made it through. See how they can dive into. Wow, that was impressive. Stacked up 2 by 2 right there, going through 1, and that's pretty difficult. Great run by these guys. Getting up to our race leader right now, folks. Whoa! This is 4th position right here, clashing to the number 90. This is the front of that battle. The leaders have checked out a little bit, so you look like the Scotty B has about half a second lead over the 22. That's SE22. Whoa, you got a little car loose right there. You got the 90 of clashing, really starting to make his presence known here. We got a 3-wide drag race down the front stretch. Clashing thinks better of it, dives into position here. We are winding this thing down. Should be last laps coming right now. Whoa, contact, hold on to it, bringing it back across the grates on the inside. Whoa, good save, brings her back, still maintains it almost his same position. That was a great save by some contact there. Puts it down on the apron there, glides her through. Here comes the 23 of Mac Attack right there on the outside. Great run by these guys right now. This is basically for 5th place right here. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Oh, we got Macca spinning. That shit in the stage right there. That it does. All right, good runs for these guys. Made it through stage 1. Yes. It's a momentous occasion. All right, folks, so we got just a few minutes before we get this thing fired back off again for stage 2. So if these boys are a little more warmed up here, and they're good, they're going to show us some pretty clean. We just seen some decent racing there. A little side-by-side action. Some strategies going down between these runs due to the cautions that came out. So really interested to see who's going to have that long run. Hopefully you will get one. See if we can find some of those intricate battles going on. So again, this is a pretty technical track, folks. These drivers make it look pretty easy. Well, semi. All right, so our pole position starter here, which is Bad Fast Marley, aka Flat Tire Marley, Marley Jr., Smacky Jr., you know, all that fun stuff. He is now sitting in that third spot, worked his way back forward. Oh, we got a little bit of a wiggle to start here. Hopefully he can sort that out. Got a so far okay start here. I'm gonna view back. Leaders are right there. SC22 all over Scotty B, who launched us off here. And a great run coming by Marley, getting that draft. Let's look back here. Everybody formed up pretty good now. All right. So what we're going to start seeing once these tires really start to take their effects, if you will, is this is going to be where you team up with certain people, or try to at least. You'll do that tandem running down the back stretch and front stretch. Go up a little bit, let them get through the turn, get back on them again, and start pushing each other to the front. And they want to do that as quick as possible, utilizing whoever they can team up with in order to keep pressure on those leaders, as they're doing so far. They're doing exactly that. Looks like you have Marley and the 51. Gosh, I will get these numbers down in a minute. When it comes down to the 51, I believe that was not Clyde. Is it Chummy? I'm sorry, folks. We're still getting to know all of our numbers here, and some of them were a little flipped on me during driver intros. Well, I'll just go by some memory here. We'll scroll through and look. All right, we got Mucka right now. Look like he is fighting a little bit further back in the pack. Kind of got stuck in some of that traffic in his starting positions and efforts coming into stage 2. So he's gonna have himself one long battle to get up through this field, as this is not an easy field to get up through. Man, looks like the heat is picking up in the front though. I'm gonna get back up there. That's Portugal. There you go. Portugal in that 51. Let's look for him real quick, see where he might be out on this list. That's why I missed it. Makes all the sense. So he's had himself a pretty strong car. That 51's been, a little bit of contact there. Maybe Marley checked up into the wall just a little bit, rode up his momentum. 51 got in the back of him. And it looked like Redliner in the 00 was able to take advantage. Yes, that was Redliner in the 00. So, all right, Portal guy really trying to get something done here in that 51. He has himself a pretty fast Chevy. I think he's just about finding that right run as he sits outside right now, looking outside that 00. Everybody else lined up pretty good. Looks like we have a leader change. SC22 takes it from Scotty B. All right. And you got a great battle heating up here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th positions. Nice. All right, here we go. Scotty B all over the bumper of the 22 car. That's SC22. Really starting to find some stuff and find some speed here. When you're driving out in front of one of the best, I'm sure that's a pretty momentous occasion right there. He's doing a fine job because Scotty B is all over him. Let's get to that battle. Oh, amazing efforts getting down right now. And these two are trying to pull away. Scotty's working with him, it seems like right now, because if he wanted to, he could blow up and slow up. Ooh, he might look for a crossover move. Nope, he's going to get right back up on that bumper, trying to get away from this group that's coming pretty fast, actually. This is first and second, so if we view back and look back here, that's third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, all right there in that small group. And then we have a further back group remaining of the back 8 to 15. Oh, Scotty B looking for that run. Takes it all kinds right there. Looked like there might have been a little bobble, and he was there to pounce and was on it. All right, let's see if the 22 of the SC22 can get something done in that Ford Mustang. Classic battle right here, Ford versus Chevy. Seeing who's gonna throw down some power. Great run by these guys, but why that happened, you had a little bit of the change there in third spot. He may be getting a little bit of that draft. Sure seems like it. That's a 98, and Marley find himself back up forward in this field. I'm sure he's stoked about this. So flat tire Marley not having any flat tire issues today. Looking like he's up there solid in this podium. Let's see what he has to offer. And he qualified up there on pole, so he definitely got himself a fast piece, but we'll see if it'll maintain its run and get up there. Car looking pretty clean so far. But it looks like we got the 90 right now coming in and has himself a decent run. That's clashing. Now he has some talent behind the wheel as well, so I mean, see him behind the Xfinity car and up here in the top 5, not quite too surprising, as he's challenging Marley right now for that third position. Closest battle we got on track right now, right toward the front. Uh-oh. And that 90 car clashing is all over the bumper of Marley right now. Huge shove into one. Let's see, rotated it through. No problems. And these guys got some speed. Let's see if they continue to stay hooked up. Keeps it off that wall. No, the 90 looking underneath them. Thinks better of it. Lines back up. All right, they're starting to really gain on second, but Scotty B is starting to take off a little bit. Uh-oh, we got some more battling right behind them. Here we go, looking for that pass. Searching the outside. Wasn't going to have any of that. Crossover move. 90 looking low. Marley, maybe a kiss to the wall. I don't know. 90 looking low again. Here we go. See if we can get this thing in there. If he can, get it to stick. He's got the nose now. He's got the preferred line. Oh, and he takes it. Slide job right out in front. Marley getting jumped right back on his tail, and hopefully they can get some momentum and get up there and catch the top 2, I'm sorry. So this is a battle, was a battle for the third spot. Great run by those guys. Okay, looks like he's safe, but we could possibly have a lap car coming, which could pose to be a little bit of a threat here. Scotty B right now on point. Or is this actually, this could be a fuel strategy thing, folks. So I'm looking at my tracker right now, showing Mucka in that second position. And it's showing our leader as the 21. So we're going to verify that once he gets up here to this car and see if it is a fuel strategy maneuver or not. So far we have Scotty B sitting on point, but not. So it shows the 21 as our race leader as we are winding down these laps. Let's get a little lap count action. All right, we're coming to 13 to go right now. Okay, so we do have some strategies underway right now. And looking for the next battle, which, oh, there it is. So this is a battle again. Here comes the 90 and the 12. This is for second spot. 90 clashing. All right. Doing himself a pretty fine job staying up there in this field. Really challenging right now. All right, so they're still under green. I'm still tracking. We're still looking to see who's where. But I'm just going to go off. I think Mucka's tracker's way off, actually. Because we should be winding. Oh, yeah. I knew it. Pits were coming. Let's try this one more time here. Negative. All right. So we have leaders on pit road right now. Scotty B, you got clashing, of course. Got that 22 of SC22. Some of our front runners right now, some of the fastest cars out on track. Doing themselves a pretty fine job. Keeping this race pace up and flowing. It's a good looking car. All right, we're going to try to look, seeing who's possibly rotating around, but like I said, looks like we got a frozen field here. So we will wing it on board Mucka right now. And we've had some glitching problems all week long. That's 78. Getting it down, looking pretty stealthy out there. Wish I knew some positionings, but along for the ride, folks. Give us 1 second as we come out of pit road. We're going to get back to Scotty B, who was our race leader. Oh, and they're out of pits. Okay, coming into it, on it, and about it. Here we go. 22 car underneath. Great battle. Let's look at clashing again in that 90. He's going to try to go for that attack. Get underneath the 22. These two have been pretty evenly matched. Ooh, pushing to the outside. A little contact to the wall. Oh, man, that wound up and slowed up his progressions tremendously. Oh, man. See if he can get that draft and get back up on the tail of him, get some pressure on him. Because right now they're starting to check out here, spread apart. And he's going to lose his chance to get a hold of these leaders. All right, we're going to view back through the field while we wait for action to pick up in the front. Uh-oh. Problems going on here. What happened to SC22? I'm glad I just stumbled upon him. Looked like he is slowed up considerably. And the 90's going to go ahead and run away for a second. I don't know what happened. We had a little contact while we viewed away. Look like he's up to speed now. No, I don't see a lot of damage on his car, so it looks like he'll be okay. This is that's 1, 2, and 3 right there, folks. All right, rub on him right now. Looks like they got a pretty good pack starting to form up right here. So we're kind of racing and battling. We might find. It looks like that's Mucka right there. And that's 78. You got cars coming out of pit road. This group's going to get a little dicey. All right, got a good little pack. Good battle going on right here. Look like Mucka to the... Oh, no, that's a 51. No, that is Mucka. That was Mucka to the outside, looking for some kind of a run. Hey, Carlo, trying to pull something off there. I'm liking that. Okay, so these guys are, looks like someone's trying to shake draft up there, slow up their runs, so that way they don't get such a move into them when it comes into one. Smart move. That's the 38 right there. Uh-oh, we got a car sideways and around. All right, so we got a pretty spread out field right now. Let's go back to our leader. Looking back right now, Scotty B, go ahead and stretching it out even further now. About 2.4 seconds back. And he's all clear in front of him. So he's going to go ahead and set sail to the end of this guy. We should be winding this thing down here shortly in stage 2. Again, our tracker's a little behind. Probably about 10 laps behind. Still, smooth run by Scotty B, and looks like the 90 of Clashing is the only car close, and he is starting to gain a little bit. Possibly. He's closing in on him. SE22, you see SE22 back here. That's your 3rd place spot. And then pretty much, yeah, the rest of the field's, you know, good 10, 12 seconds back from there. Everything all clear right in front of him. So we should have plenty of time to wind down this last stage, at least up front, without any incident. What was that, bud? Tim, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Okay, bud. Just do a little check on track to see how everybody's looking.
They look pretty much spread out.
All right, so everybody, but it's all green still under on track conditions?
Yes, we're under 10 to go, so there'll be no cautions.
All right, copy that. All right, so this is the sprint out to the run. Let's see who's going to make that longevity of this thing. Now, again, when it comes to these longer runs, this is where it'll show where these drivers are strong and where they're not. See how this thing's going to finish up for our stage 2 inside the top 10 or the last 10 laps. Hopefully looking for decent battle here. Let's search through, see what we got. Now, Clashton was our 2nd place car. He has gained a little bit on the leader. Does he have enough time to get there? There is the question of the day right there. We're going to stay on board with Clashton, that 90 Maxim Chevy right there. See if he has the power to get up there, which he got the power. He in that Chevy Camaro. He should be able to get it done. But he is gaining. He is definitely gaining on Scotty. Let's take a lap with him. All right, here he goes. So he's holding a little tighter on the bottom. Little speed there, got a little wiggle. That's some tires starting to lose grip. Let's see how he's gonna veer when it comes into turn 1. You want to start really high on this outside. You want to arc this thing in, get her to dive, wrap this thing around right here, get back in that throttle as best you can, and get that thing to set and roll out. You get that thing to roll out, and you get a good run like he just did right there. He gained another few tenths on Scotty. Again, will he have enough time to get there? Look like he is picking up speed on him, though. And where are we at on our laps there, Pittman?
From my count, it's 5 to go, 4 to go.
4 to go, all right. So he has 4 laps. He's gained himself about a tenth, little more, a lap it seems like, around there. I don't know. He might. He's going to need a bobble out of Scotty to mess up a little bit for him to get there. But this is the battle right here, folks. This is he's trying to reel him in. Coming up 3 to go here. Stage 2 winding itself down. This is a front row Xfinity series, throwing down their first race. This is their premiere. And of course, they're doing it at the Tricky Triangle. Typical when it comes to front row. Let's throw you something big, something crazy. Right off the bat. And he's gaining now. He's gaining pretty good right here through 3. Oh! He got a good run right there. Hopefully he's able to maintain some speed. We're coming up 2 to go, folks. I don't know. If he can just get a little bit of that draft, he might have enough time to get to him, but will he have enough time to get past him? There's the question. Let's go on board Scotty B real quick and get him and his view back. Now we were coming up to 1 to go, I believe. So this is it. To see if he can gain on him, but even then, no. I mean, I don't see him getting there in time to get past him. His problem. I mean, he's doing his full send in there. He's trying everything he can to get up there and get to Scotty. Great run with these guys so far. They got that green flag run, and they really took full advantage of it. Checking out here, last lap right now, seeing what they can get. Seeing if the that Maxim 90 Chevy can get up on it. Right now, Scotty B has that thing just pinned. Wound out. I mean, look how smooth that car is. He's got himself a decent setup there as well. Man knows how to build a car. Here we go in this little tribal short shoot number 2. Coming into 3. This is final lap right here, folks. It's got to be out there. That 90 not going to have enough to get there. He tried, man. He's digging. Look at that. You go off with that wheel. Great run by Scotty B for that stage 2. All right, so we're going to go stage 3. And let's see what they're going to be able to get done. Make sure we're... Oh, wait. No. Were we one lap off? Yes, we were. Sorry about that, folks. So we still under green. Now, this is last lap. Look like the outcome's going to be close to the same gap, same distance. Unless there's some kind of massive bobble. Which I don't see it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. The 90 car just vanished. Did he lose it? Well, I hope that's just I mean, he was gaining on him right there, so all of a sudden I look up and he's gone. Scotty B takes that stage. He was on a terror through that thing. I'm telling you, that guy just, dude, he can drive anything. All right, we're going to see what's going to be able to get done here. Stage 3. Will there be patience? Will there be all kinds of calamity? All kinds of crazy? Oh, who knows on the track? Or we're going to see some side-by-side. We're going to see these tires wear down. Some people work together. Now, and that's another consequence that you'll find of that spread-out racing is what happened is that these ladies are fast. And so instead of the cars that are further back in the field lining up together, all right, and working together, creating more speed throughout, thus pushing the field closer together, putting more pressure on those leaders, slowing them up, blowing them up, not allowing them to check out. That's one of the consequences that happens with all this side-by-side racing throughout the field when these guys are running as fast as they are up front. All right, folks, so we are still counting this thing down, waiting for the clock to finish up here. Get these guys tires changed, fueled up, ready to rock for this last stage. So yeah, it looks like we are 4 laps off from Mucka's tracking. Huh, that's pretty cool. I mean, not really, but wow. So it just shows, hey, no matter what, we'll make it happen. So that was it then. Okay, so I was off track by that much. Wow. So folks, that was a quick wind down of the Xfinity. Again, sorry about our trackers really delaying. That was well, that's just crazy. But again, a pretty good battle there throughout. Some of these guys got a little work to do. They got some work to do for sure. But we're looking at some pretty decent line there, decent run. Just going to see if anybody comes on over into the booth. I'm not sure. Probably a lot of discussions going on about driving and this and that. So again, folks, this is their pre-run, type thing when it comes to launching their Xfinity series. So again, this is their little premiere. But again, hope everyone enjoyed the show. Again, Sigil 21, our sponsor. Keep that like and subscribe thing going on for us. Really appreciate all the help and support through everything. We got a lot of stuff coming out of this booth here in the next week or so. A lot of setups, things of that nature. A lot of fun. So stay tuned, and we'll be seeing you guys soon.